You know something? I'm hurting big time. And I want God to answer one question, okay? Why did you have to take both my wife and my mom in a period of 2 weeks? I loved you, God. I always believed in you. I always prayed to you every night. I even wrote a song called God is Always on Your Side. Don't you know that God is on our side? Don't ache all the fears that deep inside. He wants us to win. New lives we begin. Don't you know that God is on our side? And it's going to be a wild ride. He wants us to win. New lives we begin. You have to believe deep inside your heart. God is watching over us from the start. Never part our side. And in this dark tunnel there is a light. God's love shines so bright for me and you. Every day I know it's true. I believed in you, God. I prayed to you. Don't you know that God is on our side? Don't ache all the fears that deep inside. He wants us to win. New lives we begin. New lives we begin. I meant that in a positive way. Not losing my wife, who was only 46 years old, to cancer and aspiration pneumonia. And then 2 weeks later, losing my mom, who was only 75 years old, still very young, to pneumonia, COPD. She had the triple bypass. She had a lot of things, but she was fighting. My wife and mom were my support systems. They were everything in my life. They were everything. They loved me. They loved the children, my children, me and my wife's children, my mother's grandchildren, Michael, who's 14, Sophia, who's 11. They needed their mom. They needed their grandma. So that's the question I have, God. You had to take my wife and my mom. I mean, my mom, I'll say this. I love my mom with all my heart and soul. She saw me grow up. I was her only son, her only child, and she saw her grandchildren. That was her dream. I want to see my grandchildren grow up. So you won, Ma. My wife is 46, a little different. She was too young, my wife. I just wish that you could have helped my wife. Okay? She needed you. She was fighting so hard. She didn't want to go. When she was at the hospital, I'm like, Jen, do you want to keep fighting? She's like, yes. She's like, I want to keep. She didn't want to stop fighting, but between the cancer spreading just out of nowhere this last month to her, in her brain, her spinal cord, this aspiration pneumonia, it was too hard of a fight, and she needed you. I think about that verse in the Bible, when God, it's the darkest hour, and you only see the one set of footprints. Normally you see two sets of footprints. So you ask God, God, it's my darkest hour. Why do I only see one set of footprints? I'm walking alone. And God says, no, I'm carrying you. I wish that you would have carried her. Maybe you did. I know they're going to say, well, you carried her to paradise. But God, we needed her. I needed her. My children needed her. She was too young. Not yet. So I do have questions for you. Hopefully one day I'll get an answer. I hope so.